What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at again with the brand new review for you guys today. Today I am finally doing How I Met Your Mother Season 5 review, which is insane of how fast I am watching this show. I mean, to you guys it probably isn't. It doesn't seem that fast just because I'm spacing these reviews out, but trust me, I have been binging the show like crazy, honestly, and I'm kind of happy that I am, honestly. This has slowly become one of my favorite shows. I'm gonna be completely honest, and I feel like a lot of people can understand me with that. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to talk about this season with you guys because I had so much fun in this season, honestly. It was very, definitely, love oriented, I felt like, in the season. Before we head straight into the trailer. Before we head straight into this review, though, I just want to say really quickly, make sure you hit the button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 750 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. But we're also close to hitting 700 subscribers, so if you want to help me reach that goal instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's head straight into How I Met Your Mother Season 5 review. Holy cow, man, I actually did like this season a lot. I felt like there was a couple of episodes where they did feel a little draggy, honestly. I was just kind of like, alright, I kind of want to get to the next episode already. I just don't remember which episodes it was, but the one thing I like about the show, honestly, is even though they have those type of episodes, it definitely drags on for carry the whole season, honestly, because it's always something that you could take a part of someone's character development in some type of way. And I felt like this season really did focus a lot on that, because obviously we had the whole Barney and Robin breaking up, mutually breaking up, and I felt like we definitely had a little bit of learning stuff from Barney's perspective and also Robin's perspective. I definitely felt like this season was more of a Barney and Robin type of season than Ted or a Marshall and Lily, even though for Marshall and Lily it was more towards the end where we really got some lore about them, I definitely felt like Ted was definitely pushed aside this season in some type of way. I think the two episodes that I really liked about Ted, honestly, was obviously the first episode of him teaching class for the first time, and he ended up being in the wrong classroom. But I also really liked the Wedding Bride episode. That episode is actually kind of funny, honestly, but I actually really loved the lesson in that episode about everyone having their own baggage, and it's okay if if someone has baggage, you shouldn't be afraid to help them out, Definitely was a powerful episode, honestly, and it definitely meant a lot, I think another episode too that I really liked about Ted, honestly, wow, actually not thinking about it, every single character had their moments in this season. Well, another episode that I liked about Ted was honestly when he was at his mom's wedding, and at the end when he gave his little speech to his mom saying that even though he was kind of iffy about Clay, he definitely loved them as a family and everything, and just kind of that whole moment at the end was definitely emotional, honestly, and I think that clip alone was actually the closest I've ever almost teared up to, honestly, out of this whole series. But yeah, with Ted's character was good, honestly. But I really did like Robin and Barney's whole chemistry, honestly, and just their whole character development throughout the season. But I'm gonna most likely have to go with Robin, honestly. With Barney, it was more he was still doing his same old things, but he realizes that he was just doing it because he still likes Robin, and everything, even though they only mention it in just one episode and they don't really carry through that throughout the whole season, But with Robin, she started falling in love with Don, which I actually really liked them together, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Even though Don came out across weird at first, but he did give up his stuff, having no pants. But throughout the end, when she got a call for I think it's called the I'm not even gonna try to remember it, but it was for a news anchor, obviously, in Chicago. When she got that call, she came up with the decision of focusing on her career or her romance, But then when she decided to focus on her romance, Don got that call and basically was I'm gonna focus on my career than my romance. So it definitely was a sorrow moment for Robin, honestly, which I felt so bad for her, honestly. And it's just crazy, honestly, because that is definitely a tough decision when it comes to everyone, when it comes to choosing your career or your romance, especially for someone that's in a relationship. It definitely takes a lot of communication and a lot of understanding to go through that, and I think that's what I kind of took away from that episode, there definitely has to be some line of understanding and communication in some type of way. Even though we didn't see that communication, I would have liked to see Robin and Don's communication when it came to that whole decision, and Robin telling Don that she got the call, but it definitely felt like if she did tell him that he would seem more of a fuck up in some type of way. But I guess Robin decided not to tell him, so that he can actually go for it, just so that he wouldn't stop it for his the romance and everything. Again, it definitely comes down to like a whole communication and understanding type of thing when it comes to that type of scenario. And then with Marshall and Lily, like I like them at the end, you know, like the whole thing with the whole like kids era, you know, trying to find that fifth doppelganger, because apparently Ted's doppelganger was a wrestler, which I actually thought was kind of funny, honestly. That was kind of entertaining, honestly. A wrestler versus a robot, it kind of sounds entertaining as hell, I ain't gonna lie. That's why they made Real Steel, even though Real Steel is robot versus robot, not wrestler, but wrestler kind of. Yeah. Damn, I should really watch that movie again. That was a good movie. But yeah, like at the end with Marshall and Lily, you know, they were trying to have kids. Barney's kind of like, no kids. But then he is trying to force that doppelganger so that they can have a kid. So it's definitely something that I'm kind of like, yeah, Barney's cool with that. Oh, and also with Ted, by the way, his singing voice is actually so good. In the episode of Girls vs. Suits, just him singing was actually so freaking good. And he was also singing like in another episode, I just can't remember honestly which episode it was, but him singing was so freaking good. I actually really liked it. But yeah, that is my review of this season of How I Met Your Mother. Honestly, I had a lot of fun watching this season, and I cannot wait to see what's going to be coming up for the rest. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you guys watched this season, let me know what you guys think about it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was air? Did you guys not like it whatsoever? Let's start a conversation with you guys. Anywho, peace out, guys, too. Enjoy every day. Make every day nice day. Everyone say positive because you guys already know, have a positive mindset. Proosh.